So, how'd you experience today's energy? This morning on Mystic Mornings, Joy and Jonah shared with us about not measuring the perfection, but rather measuring the fulfillment. And I have recognized that in today's energy with this Eight of Spades, four energy. Now, I'm a ruling number four, so I tend to love that four energy of being productive and getting shit done and all of the movement that happens. And then when you amplify that with the eight energy, oftentimes it can be like, whoa, there's so many things going on. I experienced that today. Absolutely. And I recognized it in this entire week, to be honest, with all of the spades energy. Somehow, the first week of my year, my calendar got filled to the max. And there are a lot of moving pieces in what we're doing and what we're building. And so I've got note papers everywhere of things that need to be done. But what I learned out of teaching the brain game, out of experiencing the brain game time and time again, that even if we have 52 million things to do, we're never going to get them all done. And 9 times out of 10, most of those 52 million things never need to be done. The only thing that needs to be done is what's next. And that's how today's energy could have been was experienced by me. So I got up early this morning. I woke up 4:30 on the dot, ready to rock and roll. And so I spent time in my morning routine. That is a non-negotiable to me, where I read some cards, I run Q, I meditate, and I really tap into the essence of myself so that I'm setting up my day for success, so that I'm always focused inward rather than looking for outside answers or having my schedule and my life dictated by everyone else's agenda. So I set up that intention and then had a delicious breakfast. And then it was time to hit the ground running. And I had a list of things that I thought I was going to do today. But as I sat down at my desk, all of a sudden I was like, wait, pivot. Something's pulling me. Something's calling me. And for those of you who know me, I'm an organizer. Ruling number 4, I always know where things are. I love to organize things. And there has been something that needed to be done. But at the time, I thought, it can be done on the weekend. I can do it another time. It's not urgent. And today it became urgent. It was the next thing. Was it something that brought in sales and money? No. Was it something that supported other humans and other clients? Eventually it will, but it was all behind the scenes. Nobody knows that I did it. But it was so fulfilling to do it. It wasn't a task that I was like, oh man, I gotta go do that thing. And now I'm frustrated and I'm overwhelmed. And it was just this boom, 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 and done. And then I moved into the next thing. And then the next thing. And the next thing, and the next thing. And I shifted gears and pivoted all over the place today. But in each moment, I kept asking myself, what's next? What's next? What's next? When you're in momentum, which was the energy of today, that 8 energy, the 8 of spades carries that momentum. And the 4 wants us to build something physical, build that foundation to express ourselves, however that looks like in the physical world. And so as we were coming into that momentum, it's easy to get overwhelmed. If you've got a to-do list, you're like, oh my God, what do I do next? And you're like, and then pretty soon you're not getting anything done because you're trying to multitask and you're scattered and you're all over the place. But the 8 invites us into that perspective of what's next. And you just laser focus on the task in front of you. And then you're finished that and you get to check it off the list. And then you close your eyes and you come back in. Instead of going to something outside of yourself, instead of going to the to-do list, you come back inside and come back to the heart. Okay, what's inspired next? Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, maybe we should eat, right? This is what happens in an 8 energy often, is that we get so caught up in the momentum that we forget to take care of ourselves. We forget the self-care piece. We forget to eat, to shower, to reach out to our connections. And we forget so many things because we're caught up in the momentum of the doing. And so it's a constant reminder to always come back to being and then do. Being and then do. Being and then do. And sometimes you have to remind yourself, and sometimes you need Post-it notes to remind yourself to breathe and to slow down and to focus. But today's energy was so filled with absolute bliss. If you could let go of the need to have it all done, to have it all done right, to have it all perfect, to make sure that you got inbox zero and that all your Facebook notifications are taken care of, that's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's your mind thinking, I accomplished something. How does your heart feel after today? Does your heart feel fulfilled? When you look back and reflect on the day, do you just think, oh man, what a blessing today was? Today I got to do this and this and this and this and this, and it was amazing. Or are you looking back on the day going, I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, I didn't get it all done, I'm not good enough? Which energy are you focused on? And if you're focused on the I'm not good enough, that's okay. You're human. We're allowed to feel that. We are allowed to feel our feelings. But you don't have to stay there. You can shift it. And you can shift it very quickly by inviting in an awareness of what went well today. And just reflect upon that. Even if it was only one thing, I ate a healthy breakfast this morning. That was a good thing. Okay. Then express gratitude for that one thing that went well, and bring in an awareness of that gratitude and allow that gratitude to grow inside your body. And then see if you can find one more thing that went well today. And if you can't, that's okay. You didn't lose the game. It's impossible to lose the game. So an invitation today to reflect. How did you experience today's energy? Did you go to the calling yourself higher of coming back within every time and really just feeling the fulfillment of the expression of you? Or did you get caught up in the noise? Either option, perfectly okay and belongs. But the reflection of that is everything, because the next time an 8 energy comes along, you might navigate it differently, or you might amplify for more. Either way, I hope you had an incredible day, and I hope you can find something to be grateful for today. I love you, I believe in you, and I see your power. Bye for now.